I was tempted to review the first Resident Evil as part of this series, but I watched it back in September, and therefore doing so would have broken my own rules. Before I dive into the sequel, though, let me say this about the first film. While it had potential, it seemed to just be catering to the video game crowd instead of building a cohesive story. A lot of it seemed like, oh look, there's the train. Oh look, there are those monster things. Hey, Alice is in her correct outfit. As a result, the movie never flowed well, and it just seemed like too many ideas thrown together instead of some kind of streamlined plot. Another negative is that it featured the always irritating pouty-faced Michelle Rodriguez.
I don't care. I don't really care about anything.
The second one starts right where the first left off. The zombie outbreak in Raccoon City has begun, and Alice and her new friends have to get out before the evil Umbrella Corporation nukes the city. So basically, all this is a run from the zombies movie. The zombie stuff is a hell of a lot more credible than in the first film, but tons of other movies have still done it better. Plus, a lot of the zombie stuff is shot in shaky, slow motion, which does not make things scary. It just irritates yours truly. Then there's this giant mutant thing called the Nemesis, which looks like a huge hulking badass monster, but its only power seems to be that it carries a big gun. I'm not sure why the scientists couldn't give that big gun to, say, me. I could be just as badass as the monster is supposed to be if you give me that gun. And I was very disappointed that one sequence late in the film was lifted entirely from the opening cinematic of the Resident Evil Code Veronica video game. I know they're trying to be faithful to the costuming of the games and all, and I appreciate the filmmakers giving us some skin, but if there were zombies everywhere, wouldn't you put on a heavy overcoat? 2 movies in and I still don't care one way or another about the lead character. That's a huge problem. Overall, this one was a little better than the first one, but not by much. I'm Chuck Dowling, and I don't know if I'm going to make it, but I'm attempting to watch 31 horror movies this October.